Hello ladies and gentlemen, Yessik Ziiiq here again today to bring you another episode of Let's Play Monster Hunter Generations. So last episode we beat the Tetsukabra. Let's see what I want to do this episode. I definitely want to change weapons. I just have to remember, I wish that when you change weapons it automatically put you into the what hunter arts do you want menu. That'd be very, very nice, but it doesn't currently. And I think what I actually want to do is play a tiny bit more longsword. I have the Plum Sword level 2 here, which is made from the Great Macau. And I'm going to definitely go to change styles and arts and go to aerial, and then equip Sakura Slash. Absolute Evasion and Escape Runner are alright. Sakura Slash is almost essential. But I'm not sure if I've actually played aerial longsword with you guys yet, fighting a big monster. Let's see what she has to say. Woo, you totally took down that Tetsukabra. Now you can totally take on 3-star quests. I knew you could do it. You're really becoming a mover and a shaker in the hunting world. Well, that reminds me, you got the paddock oil off that Tetsukabra, right? I bet you could make some sort of medicine out of that could put this village on the map. What do you mean it's not your thing? But think of all the people it'll attract. Fine. If you can hear the opportunity knocking, I don't blame you for being deaf to it. Anyways, here's all the question action you got lined up today. So I'm actually going back to level 2, and I'm going to be going to hunt down a Velocidrome. And the reason I'm doing this is because I did not prepare ahead of time and prepare information about the monster. So I figured that I would prefer to just take a monster that is super goddamn easy, so I don't have to. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all. That's the only reason. Sorry about that. It happens though, it happens. So Velocidrome, you can injure its head. That's it. That's all you can injure. It pants when it's tired. It can call other enemies. It is bad against essentially everything. If you have made it to this point in the game, you are not going to have an issue with the Velocidrome. Although, I'm assuming like most monsters, it's probably also bad against dragon. That's just true in general. Velocidromes are not very... So I had myself corrected, by the way. So this looked really, really familiar to me, and for some reason I thought it was the starting area in Monster Hunter 3, which it absolutely isn't. This is the starting area in Monster Hunter 1, which makes sense for why it's familiar. That was the first Monster Hunter I played, and why it's so nostalgic, because I played it so long ago. But I'm absolutely fine with that. So the reason Sakura Slash is so important is because it is a free way to get a level of... an entire level of Spirit Bar. And remember, this weapon isn't weak, but is not strong without Spirit Bar. Unfortunately, I don't actually know where the Great Jaggy might start out here. I think I actually do need warm pelts from these guys, though. Yeah. I'm not sure what I need them for. I just remembered to upgrade something I needed warm pelts. Also having a hard time finding a bow that actually can use all of the shots that I wanted to use. So that's why I'm not currently using bow. Also, I need to make an entirely new set of bow armor as well in order to use bow, unless I want to just be using my starting equipment, which I guess is fine. Now, I think I only actually needed 2 warm pelts. So that is done. So I somehow very much doubt he starts in area 11 or 12 there, but I could use the fish from that area. Maybe I should go fishing, I don't know. Do you want to do some fishing? Oh god, I hate that goddamn movie. I don't care if you like it. I don't care if you have excuses for it. I hate it. Jesus, people are so goddamn defensive about goddamn, what's it called? Frozen. Can't even deal with it. Every time I'm like, I didn't like Frozen. People are like, I thought it was really good, the music's really good. No, the music was not all that good. Shiny Beetles! It was very standardly written, and it had really annoying characters that were put in there only to amuse little kids, and I couldn't fucking deal with them. Ooh, carpenter bug. Anyways, you can like what you want. Just don't get all defensive when I don't like what you like. It's not fun. Oh, I should have gone to area 9 next, and then to area 4. Okay, head back. Head back. Head back to where you once belonged. Head back. Head back. I quite like how this one didn't like lock off areas like some of the other games early in the game. And I personally found that very annoying when they did that in previous games. Is there a link there? No, there's just a little alcove that I'm not really too interested in. Okay. Let's see, maybe he's starting in an area. Apparently it was in 4, 5, or 6. It's nowhere else. Or maybe it is actually in 11 or 12. And I'll feel like an idiot. Okay. There's gonna be a cutscene, right? You're not just like right behind me? Okay, not right behind me. This is how you're behind me of what I really am. What do you mean? That doesn't make sense. Don't be a fucking asshole about it. Okay, let's get going here. Oh, there we go. He started in his nest. That seems a bit unusual. I'm going to paintball him right away just because I don't really trust myself to follow him properly, especially since they usually have little shortcuts they can use. No, don't do that. Don't. Okay. Rolling is not a good dodge anymore. Ow. Okay, so the main thing to watch out for with pretty much any bird wyvern is the hip check. It's the only move that's actually really strong and that presents pretty much any risk to you in the early game. So when this is over, when I'm done actually stabbing him half to death, what I'm going to want to do almost instantly is get in there and get enough damage done in order to charge up my spirit meter. Which shouldn't be too hard. And then I can actually start trying to get my spirit bar up like this. And there we go, spirit level 1. Remember that you put your sword away after you're doing that. That's important because you can't actually draw into a spirit attack. Or you can draw into a spirit attack, but I actually forget how, or maybe you can't do it with aerial. I'm finding that aerial style is a lot more aggro than I expected, because, you know, it replaces the only thing you had to dodge with a physical attack. Didn't actually hit with that, unfortunately, but I do have, I did max out my spirit bar at some point, so it's not actually decreasing, which is nice. I can't help but notice he's already getting pretty exhausted here. This is not a particularly overpowered weapon, I should point out. I didn't like go and farm up the best sword in the game. I did get to yellow power though, and I do have Sakura Slash already, so there we go. A lovely double hit there brings me up to the red power. You might notice I've actually become a lot more adept at actually hitting that, which is a good thing because that's like the main aspect of the longsword. The red power bar tends to decrease very, very quickly though. So you have to kind of refresh it as often as you can think with more spirit attacks. But the good thing about the red spirit bar is it does make it much, much easier to to get Sakura Slash up. So by the time sorry, I gotta really focus here on stabbing as quickly as possible. Subquest complete. Lovely. I can't help but notice a tear there as well. There we go. Back up to full red bar. And I think he's already weak enough to almost die. I might actually have to fit one more fight in here soon. Or either that, or this is going to be a very short episode. I think very short episode maybe, especially since I'm posting a lot of episodes a day. I'm not going to consider it like a rip-off or anything. Main objective complete. Also because I want to hyperlink my title card. Getting all my Velocidrome stuff. I'm not sure if there are any good Velocidrome parts or like weapons in this game. I know that there used to be some good Velocidrome weapons. I should also try to get the tier at least. It's a straight up wyvern tier. It's just extra money. Definitely worth doing. I'm going to try to remember to not go through all the ending things so fast. And also going to try to remember to pick up some bug nets when I'm back in town. Because that is a good thing to do. Come on, Earth Crystals. Earth crystals are good because they're actually worth 2 points apiece when you're upgrading your weapons. 2 points of ore apiece, I guess you would say. I don't really know. Quest complete. Didn't get to mine all I wanted to mine. I really wish it would let you like get your last hit off when the quest completed. That would be real nice. No, that's not good, man. Don't say that. That shit don't fly. Got a lot of rewards for it, actually. It also seemed to me when I was playing online that they've actually increased the amount of rewards you get for capturing monsters. Like, before you were more likely to get rarer drops, but it seemed almost useless because you got so many more drops if you were harvesting. But it actually seems like they've almost doubled the amount you get when you capture now. So maybe it's now worth it. If somebody could confirm or deny that, I would definitely appreciate that. Okay. Take me back to town. Bring me back to town. Can't go back. Bring me back to town. Can't go back. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and buy those bug nets right away. Don't pet the lamb. I don't want to pet the lamb. I accidentally turned the volume up on my actual 3DS. There's a bit of an issue. Whetstones now has cleanser, deodorant. I can't afford an iron pickaxe. No, I have full iron pickaxes. I have 0 bug nets. There we go. That works out well enough, I guess, considering everything is a mess. So, pretty easy Velocidrome fight, huh? What are the other ones I have to fight here? Just out of curiosity. Oh. That's not... I probably actually should have read some of that. Not sure why that menu opened up. Okay, so... next thing is a Buldrome, and after that is an Azuros. Azuros is another pretty simple monster. I'm pretty sure you can just break its face and maybe its back. Subquest is mount and topple the monster twice. That'd be super easy for me to do. Let's actually fit one more quest into this thing. I will not be giving any specific strategies or weaknesses for the Azuros. Again, pretty damn easy monster. Maybe later in the game when it's actually hard, she really wants to cook this salami roll, so I'm going to oblige her. It would really be better if I could get mount her somehow. Lander, Riser, Escape Artist. Not available. Bombardier, Groomer, Moxie, Heroics, Specialist? I don't know, guys. I guess some trainer might be my best bet here. Oh well. Happens. Skip it. Skip it. Skip it now. Before I change my mind. Feline Slugger activated. Didn't even get trainer. Status? Does freshness of ingredients matter? I don't understand the new food system. It's weird, guys. It's weird. Okay, let's go to the next area. And see what I gotta fight. Maybe the Azuros has changed and now it's the hardest enemy in the game. That's probably the case, right? Right, guys? Also noticing the difficulty spike between single player and multiplayer is absolutely ridiculous. Like, we didn't have a hard time with the Tetsukabra in single player or in multiplayer, but we didn't have anywhere near as easy of a time as that. Okay, so I'm just in the mountains. What am I fighting right now? Azuros. Yes. I couldn't remember what it was called for a second or two there. So one of the reasons I got this weapon was actually that it is one of the first early game weapons to have green sharpness, and I was really, really sick of having to sharpen my weapons all the time. I'm thinking it might be in 5 or 6. I don't actually know. And not to mention, the area it starts in doesn't necessarily correspond to the area that it generally starts in. Like, the area it first starts in doesn't correspond to the area it generally starts in, is what I meant to say there. Maybe that is exactly what I said, and I just said it again. Seems almost just as likely. For some reason, I doubt this thing's roar has knockback. Yep, I was right. This should be a bit more easy to get the double hit on with the with the longsword here. Because the Jaggy was so short, I couldn't really get up to it. Yeah, there we go. So, mounted at one time, I'll... What? Oh, hell. That's gonna make shit difficult on me. I almost feel like I shouldn't power up my sword because of that shit. I must have pressed B or something, or I'm not sure why I would have jumped off there. Okay, come on. Get up there. There we go, just have to mount it one more time. I'm gonna be trying to do all mount damage here. I said I shouldn't power up my sword, and then I immediately power up my sword. And it stays down for a while. Remember, if you wait on that attack, you can then almost definitely get both hits. Patience is a major aspect of aerial that I didn't expect either. Like, you want to wait to make sure you're low enough to get both the hits in the air there. And that's how you really want to actually use the aerial, what's it called, strike. You want to actually use it as your first move, pretty much as you're ascending. Your aerial spirit strike. Or as you start descending anyways. Like, if I had hit anything there, I could have gotten to the 3rd level already, which would have been fantastic. I would even go as far as to say flantastic. I don't even like flan. At all, really. It has a gross texture. Who likes flan? It's weird. You're weird. It's sick. You're sick. Oh, fuck. Hell. Welcome to the world's most useless Sakura Slash. Stop running fucking back and forth endlessly. Thank you. Excuse me? Again. Is it already weak? No, it's just going elsewhere. Which is fine with me. I don't think I need to I forget what I was gonna say. Track it. I don't think this burrows underground or even has shortcuts. I think it has to run through doors, kind of like the Lagombi. I think the Lagombi has to run through doors anyways. I wouldn't quote me on it. Really need to get that next level of Spirit Sword pretty soon, because the yellow is ticking down. Ticking down at the speed of sound. Except he keeps doing this bullshit run back and forth tactic. Stand and fight! No, seriously, dude. Stand and goddamn fight. Trying to bore me to death? I think he's trying to bore me to death, guys. And I'm stunned. It doesn't really matter though. My armor seems to be absorbing most of what he has to dish out. Again, this is why I didn't decide to do like a strategy session on this guy, because he is quite easy. Maybe his claws are breakable. I should have at least looked up his breakable parts though. That was a bit lazy of me. More than a bit. That was quite lazy of me. You're tired. You should stop running around. That's like the definition of what monsters do when they're tired in this game. Okay, at least I'm on top of him now. And he started out with most of his bar already up. I'm not sure what I keep doing to dismount immediately. Subquest complete. Lovely. Let's get some goddamn damage in here. Let's actually remember how to do the combos properly. I was doing so many aerials that I was just in the sky. There we go. Well, actually that only recharged me back up to yellow. Get up there again. Put it away so I can dash. Don't let him get away. What? Panic dive my ass. I'm running directly towards him, you asshole. I call so much goddamn bullshit on that. I could sharpen up if I felt like it. It seems like a waste right now. I do have Sakura Slash available. It just became available a little while ago. I'm not sure. Maybe there is one, but I kind of wish there was an audio cue. So just that means he's probably, yeah, almost dead. Finishing blow gotten by my Pelicos there. Did they change it to felines in this game? It's always, sometimes they're felines, sometimes they're Pelicos. Always a bit confusing to me. Sometimes there are weird little totems. Totem guys, like in Monster Hunter 3. Oh my god, just let me harvest! Jaggy, this shit ain't cool. This shit ain't chill. This shit ain't cool chill. Cool chill. There we go. I gave him big boomerangs. Appears to be using them over there. I'm surprised I didn't see him using them before. Seems like it would have been a better time to use them against the goddamn Azuros. I'm really loving aerial style now. And I'm getting pretty good at actually getting my my spirit gauge up, which is really ideal because how the spirit gauge works, I will look up right now because I don't remember. Okay, let's take the items here and send them to the item box. And then during the loading screen, I will try to figure out what the spirit gauge does. Send to item box, more stuff. Done. Send to item box, even more stuff. Oh, I'm loving it. Okay, so here's my main road sub reward and item reward. It doesn't actually give you a breakdown of the item reward anymore, which is too bad. And just all the points. Specific points with a specific village. And Azuros. Feline Comet was learned. Let's save the game here. Trying to... I've seen charts about this before. But I don't seem to be able to find it. Oh well. Nope, don't know. There are sites for this, but for some reason the main wiki site really doesn't, yeah, 12% attack increase when the spirit gauge is at full. 1 second. Spirit gauge. No additional spirit gauge. Spirit bar. Yep, don't actually know. I know that you do get a damage bonus with each level of spirit, but I actually don't know how much because the main wiki does not tell me. Interesting. Well, I'll hopefully have that information for you next episode. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider checking out one of my other series, like the one you see down in that corner, subscribing, following me on Twitter, you know, all the usual. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.